Hello, welcome to this video on Lily de Silva, lesson 16, and we're doing the translation exercises English into Pali. I'll call up my iPad for you. There we are. So sentence 1, may the king ruling the island protect the people righteously. This involves the use of the imperative. In English, the imperative, I think in most European languages, the imperative is just a second person. You're talking to somebody, one or more people, telling them to do something, ordering them to do something. Sanskrit and Pali have a third person imperative, as well as the second person imperative, and it's the equivalent of saying in English, let it be done, saying it must be done. It often expresses a wish, as for example, Sabbe Satta Sukhita Huntu. The form of the third person imperative is quite simple because an ending ti or anti just becomes tu and tu. If you said Sabbe Satta Sukhita Hunti, that would mean all beings are happy. Sadly, not a correct statement, but Sabbe Satta Sukhita Huntu, you're expressing the wish in its imperative form. We don't have an exact form of the verb for the third person imperative in English. It's like let it be done, may it be so, and that kind of thing. So may the king ruling the island protect the people righteously. So we use the imperative here. So the king ruling the island, the Bhupalo, the king ruling, it's the Palento Bhupalo, the king ruling the island, Deepam Palento Bhupalo, protect the people righteously. So Rakati is he protects. So may he protect is Rakatu. So may he protect the people. Manuse, accusative plural, Manuse Rakatu, may he protect the people. Dhammena, literally with the Dhamma, righteously. So, may the king ruling the island protect the people righteously. The island ruling king, righteously the people, may he protect. Rakatu. So, Deepam Palento Bhupalo, Dhammena Manuse Rakatu. And some of you may have noticed a spelling error in the key, Dhammena, written with 3 M's. That should, of course, be 2. Second sentence, let the children playing in the park collect falling leaves. So she collects, Sangharati, they collect, Sangharanti, let them collect, expressing the wish or third person command that they should collect should be Sangharantu. Let them collect what? The leaves, the pannam, plural pannani, let them collect the leaves, pannani Sangharantu. The falling leaves, patati to fall, patanto falling, patantani pannani, the falling leaves. Let them collect the falling leaves is then patantani pannani Sangharantu. So who is to collect them? The in the park playing children, the Uyane Hilanta Daraka Patantani Pannani Sangharantu. So I'll read the Pali sentence again. Uyane Hilanta Daraka Patantani Pannani Sangharantu. Number 3, let the farmers and merchants assemble in the king's park. So to assemble, Sannipatati, mostly of course in the plural, the plurality of people assembling, so Sannipatanti, they assemble. Let them assemble, Sannipatantu. let them assemble where? In the park. Uyyane sannipatantu. In the king's park. Bhupalassa uyyane sannipatantu. So who, the farmers and merchants. So kasakacha, vanijacha, bhupalassa uyyane sannipatantu. Notice here the repetition of the cha. You could omit the first one, it would be just as correct to say kasaka vanijacha. The addition of the first cha has a slightly more emphatic meaning, something like both the farmers and the merchants. Number 4. Let the sons climb the mountain to see lions, deer, and birds. Oops, sorry. Oops. I pressed the wrong button now. There we are, going again. So, he climbs a mountain would be pabbatam aruhati. They climb aruhanti. Let them climb arahantu. Let them climb the mountain pabbatam aruhantu. So let the sons climb the mountain. So putta pabbatam aruhantu. In order to see lions, deer, and birds, so si hecha, migecha, sakunecha, passitum. The sihe, mige, sakune, all of course in the masculine accusative plural. So the whole sentence then reads, putta, sihecha, migecha, sakunecha, passitum, pabbatam aruhantu. Number 5. Do not cut trees in forests if you wish to protect deer. So, do not cut trees in forests. Ma chindata. Chindati, to cut. Imperative, second person plural imperative is the same as the indicative. In Sanskrit it's not. In Sanskrit the indicative is a ta, aspirated ta form, whereas the imperative has the unaspirated ta form. In Pali they both have the aspirated ta. So, cut trees, ruke, accusative plural, and ruka, ruke chindata. Do not cut trees, ma ruke chindata. Note that for indicative sentences, the not is na, whereas in an imperative, negative imperative, do not do so and so, it is more common, far more common, to use ma instead of na. So do not cut trees in forests, ma ranyesu ruke chindata. If you wish to protect deer, so ichata, you wish, if you wish, sache ichata, if you wish to do what? Sachetum he mige arakitum ichata. If you wish to protect deer, ma aranye suruke chindata. I'll read the sentence again. Sachetum he mige arakitum ichata, ma aranye suruke chindata. Number 6. Let the child not come down the stairway, he will fall. So here we have now the ma with the third person imperative. So if you climb something, aruhati, if you come down, it's uruhati, the o being a lenited or softened form of the Sanskrit ava, meaning down or off. So let him not come down, ma oruhatu. The sopana is the stairway, and you come down in Pali with you use it in the ablative, literally come down from the stairway. So let the child not come down from the stairway, come down the stairway. Ma darako sopanamha uruhatu, he will fall. So patissati. I'll read it again. Ma darako sopanamha oruhatu sopatissati. Number 7. Let the farmer plough the fields and sow seeds. Let him not kill goats. Kasako, so the farmer, bijani vapatu. Vapati, he sows, let him sow. Vapatu, let him sow seeds. Bijam, in the singular, bijani, the plural. Bijani vapatu, let him sow seeds. So kasako, the farmer, in the field. Kete, kasitva, having ploughed. So let him plough the fields and sow. You would say, having ploughed the fields, let him sow. So kasako kete kasitva, bijani vapatu. Let him not kill goats. Maso aje hanatu. So hanati, he kills. Ma hanatu, let him not kill. Number 8. Let the parrots fly, taking fruits with their beaks. To fly, fly up is uppatati or uddeti. So let them fly would be uppatantu or uddentu. So the beak is a tunda. So 8 here. So tundehi with the beaks, palani gehetva. Suva, the parrots, uppatantu. So with the beaks, fruits having taken, the parrots let them fly up. Tundehi palani gehetva, suva uppatantu or uddentu. Number 9. Sons, do not commit sins, live righteously. So putta, sons, ma tumhe papam karota. Live righteously, dhamena jivata. So I'll say again. So oops, funny with my pen. Sorry about that. Jivata. I said in Sanskrit, the indicative would be jivata, but the imperative is jivata. Sanskrit. Pali jivata with the aspirated form for both. So dhamena jivata. Sons, putta, ma tumhe papam karota. You can omit the tumhe without altering the meaning. Ma papam karota. Ma tumhe papam karota. I'll read the whole sentence now. Putta ma tumhe papam karota dhammena jivata. Number 10. May the disciples of the Buddha get alms and robes. To get, labhati, they get, labhanti, may they get, may they obtain, labhantu. So the disciples of the Buddha, we can say disciples of the well gone, very crude translation, that was sugata, sugatassa savaka, literally the hearers of the well gone, the disciples of the Buddha. Sugatassa savaka, dananicha, shivaranicha, labhantu. So dana, nushanam, used in English now, danam, you can use it in the plural, danani, givings or gifts. Shivaranicha, shivaram, a robe, shivarani, neuter plural, robes. So, reading the whole sentence now again. Sugatassa savaka, dananicha, shivaranicha, labhantu. Number 11. Let the children come out of the house and see the moon rising from the mountain. In English, we'd more usually say rising above the mountain or from behind the mountain, but in Pali you can express it in this way, from the mountain. So let them see, pasantu, having come out, let them come out and see. You say having come out, let them see, which is nikkamitva pasantu. So daraka, the children, having come out of the house, geham ha nikkamitva, let them see pasantu, the pabbatasma udentam chandam, the from the mountain rising moon. Daraka geham ha nikkamitva pabbatasma udentam chandam pasantu. Number 12. Boys, do not go and kill deer in the forest with the hunter. And Pali you would say, having gone with the hunter, do not kill. You wouldn't say do not go and do not kill. So don't go with the hunter and kill. So do not, having gone with the hunter, kill. So kumara, boys, ma mige mareta, do not kill deer. Do not go with the hunter and kill deer, which we'd put do not, having gone with the hunter, kill deer. Ma luddakena saddhim gantva, luddaka, hunter, luddakena saddhim gantva, do not, with the hunter having gone, aranye mige mareta, in the forest deer kill. I'll read it again. Kumara ma tumhe luddakena saddhim gantva aranye mige mareta. Number 13. You, plural, run home and bring water for the farmers ploughing in the field. Again, you're telling a person to do 2 consecutive acts, so it's much better Pali to put the first verb in the absolutive. So you, having run home, bring water. So you, tumhe, having run home, gehang dhavitva, bring water for the farmers ploughing the field. So aharata, so aharati, he, she, it brings, aharata, imperative, bring. Paniyam aharata, bring water. For the farmers, kasakanam, for the farmers, dative and genitive, the same here. So for the farmers who are ploughing the field, that is the field ploughing farmers. So ketang kasantanam kasakanam. So you, tumhe, having run home, gehen dhavitva, bring water, paniyam aharata, for the field ploughing farmers, kitam kasantanam kasakanam. Now putting it in the correct Pali order, tumhe gehen dhavitva, kitam kasantanam kasakanam, paniyam aharata. Number 14. Do not ask questions from the king's messenger, or as we put it more normally in English, do not ask the king's messenger questions, or do not ask questions of the king's messenger. In Pali, if you are asking somebody questions, you put the person you're asking in the ablative, as if you're asking questions from him. In fact, you're asking for an answer from him, but that's how it's put in Pali. You ask questions from him. So the king's messenger is bhupalassa duto. In the ablative, bhupalassa dutamha, or bhupalassa duta. He asks questions. Panhe puchati. You are asking questions. Panhe puchata, the ata ending. As you now know, it's the same for the second person plural, for the indicative and the imperative. So do not ask questions. Ma panhe puchata. Do not ask the king's messenger questions. Literally, do not of the king's messenger questions ask, which is ma bhupalassa dutamha panhe puchata. I'll say that sentence again in Pali. Ma bhupalassa dutamha panhe puchata. Number 15, you lay devotees should try to avoid evil and do good deeds. So you should try, you can put that in the imperative, ussahata. So you lay devotees, that's you upasakas, having avoided bad deeds, try to do, endeavor to do good deeds. So you lay devotees, tumhe upasaka. Again, put the first verb in the absolutive, literally having avoided evil. Evil could be akusalam or papam. So tumhe upasaka akusalam parivajitva. Parivajati, to avoid, parivajitva. Attempt to do good deeds, so good deeds to do, attempt. Kusala kamani katum ussahata. There's some katum from the root kri, of course. In Sanskrit, it is kartum, to do. You would have expected to see katum rather than katum in Pali, but in Pali, what is done, instead of making the katum, it's done katum. The form katum may exist, I'm not quite sure, but katum is either the only one or by far the most common one. So tumhe upasaka akusalam parivajitva kusala kamani katum ussahata. And that concludes the lesson 16, English to Pali.